So after some serious tracking, I actually managed to find both of Karula's little, look, there we go, playing. Karula's little cubs and Karula herself, the queen. And times are good for the queen and her cubs at the moment. And times are great for us because, as you saw just up in the top corner, look at that. Oh, it's an adult female impala. And there's a cub on the way up the tree towards it. And you see the tree moving. Now, it is quite late, so we're not going to stay very long. But the difference now between most of the kills we found, and not there's Queen Karula, is that this is in a tree. So it's safe from hyenas, it's safe from lions. Oh, look up at the cub. The cub's made its way to the carcass. Oh, look at that. Yum, 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 impala for dinner. I'm not really interested in eating, more interested in playing. And you can see how intact that carcass is. Look at that. So of course Dave's going to do some camera magic to make it lighter. We're not going to put any lights, of course, but isn't this absolutely splendid? The cubs seem to be more interested in playing than feeding. The other cub is a little bit lower in the tree. It looks like Queen Karula might actually... No, she's sniffing around at the base. There we go. The times are good for Queen Karula. There she is, to the right. There we go. She might go up the tree. Oh, looks like she's eaten quite a bit already. Probably the liver, the lungs, some of the rump from what I could see. Look, it's practicing attacking impala rather than eating them at the moment. That's a wonderful spot for us that she's put it in. A very beautiful part of Djuma here in the Mawati River. So we actually found her on foot, Herbie and myself. Herbie was following the tracks, and then I walked up ahead of him a little bit, and I managed to spot a Karula actually in the tree watching me. And probably from almost about where we're sitting right now is where I saw her. She just watched me, and I walked back. I told Herbert, and we rushed back to the car to get here before dark. It's so incredible spending times with these young animals as they grow up, and you can watch them hone and develop their skills. So a lot of their skills are instinctive, but practice makes perfect. So Mike in Florida is saying, geez, they grow fast. How much weight do they pick up every week? Well, Mike, I'm afraid I can't answer that exactly, but they do grow incredibly fast. These guys were born on the 2nd of February, so March, April, May, June, July. So they are, including February, about just under 6 months old. 2nd of February will be their 6-month. 2nd of August will be their 6-month birthday. Oh, now there's the other cub who's just playing with a very old. Oh no, it's a piece of fluff from the impala that's dropped, and just again rather keeping itself entertained rather than eating anything. I don't imagine there's too much meat on there. It's like a cat with a fluffy toy. Oh, watching sibling up top in the tree. Well, a big impala like this, that's going to give us some really great sightings over the next few days. The only thing that might steal it from them is another male leopard. And Jamie's just had Tingana and Arathusa. I'm not sure which way he was going, but I think they should be fine. Isn't that just too cute? Oh well, we're going to sit here with these cubs for as long as possible, but Jamie's got one last visual of Tingana. Okay, so the one cub's come down. Oh, the other cub's just jumped up on there. There we go. So, as I said, we're not going to put any light. If it looks like there's light in there, it's Dave doing some camera magic. But, as I said, the reason we're staying here a little bit later than we did yesterday, number one is Mom's here. Number two, the killer's in the tree. And they're mostly in the tree, which makes it much, much safer for them. So that's why we're here in this slightly darker than we would normally stay with these little leopards. And they're getting big so quickly. It's not even attacking the impala, it's attacking the branch. Now Mom is just sleeping at the base of the tree. We can't see her from here. But we're going to have some very nice leopard sighting over the next 2 or 3 days. Although 2 growing cubs like that, maybe not 3 days, maybe only 2 days before it's finished. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Now it looks like a bit more serious feeding rather than playing. Getting stuck in. Now I'm keeping an eye out for the other sibling in case it decides to come join, but not yet. So special to be able to be here. I guess we're going to be able to stay here for maybe another 6 or so minutes before we go beyond the camera's capabilities. But while we can, we're going to enjoy this. And I guarantee you, I'm going to be here first thing tomorrow morning. So Tula Ann, who's 4 years old, would like to know, how do those little cats stay in the tree with that animal? Well, like if you've got a kitty at home, Tula Ann, they've got very sharp claws that help them hang on to the branches and the bark. And how the animal got into the tree is Mom actually caught that animal and put it up in the tree so it's safe from hyenas. So just listening. I'm just trying to see if we can see anything. I don't think we're going to get any better visuals. The light's disappearing. So while we make our way out of here, let's go see how Jamie is doing with Tingana.